Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Chavez here with Phandroid.com. Today we're taking a look at the all-new, just announced Google Nexus 7. Now, this is a follow-up to last year's model that came out around the same time, announced at Google I/O. This time they had a separate event here in San Francisco, which I was lucky enough to attend, and they announced this bad boy here. So, still manufactured by Asus. This sucker's got a 1080p full HD resolution display, 5 megapixel camera on the back, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and also there's models that support 4G LTE on T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. We're gonna see what's inside. Now there's actually the 16 gigabyte model. It retails for around $230, and then you're gonna have a 32 gigabyte version for $270, and the LTE version that supports all those crazy LTE networks, that one's gonna be $350. So, oh my gosh, this is just so awesome. They pretty much, managed to outdo themselves in every way versus, again, last year's model. They like doubled everything, I feel like. And hopefully this is a lot better. Let's see if we can. Oh, that feels so good. I love that sound. So now the original Nexus 7 I loved, but I actually didn't end up keeping, mainly because I felt like I didn't have much use for a tablet. These days, I think that might be a little bit different. There's a lot more cooler Android games coming out. Let's go ahead and boot this up, and while that is going on, let's go, well, I guess we could take a look at the device here. So they managed to shrink the bezels along the sides. Where's the power button? And although there's still some thicker bezels here at the top, I almost wish they would have shrank the top and bottom bezels and left the side bezel a little bigger so that you can kind of hold it without pressing anything on the side. But now on camera, the screen's gonna look a little bit of a bluish tinge. That's because the Bruma mat is actually very warmly lit in orange. So to compensate, the white balance is gonna have to compensate. Let's go ahead and open up the box here and see what else comes inside. Some instructions telling you how to use everything. Oh yeah, it's got NFC to boot. Standard Asus charger. And then you have your warranty safety information. It looks like that's about it. USB cable, and you're good to go. If I'm not mistaken, this thing should charge at 2 amps and 1.35 amps. Interesting. So if you have a charger that charges at 1.5 amps, you should be okay. Substituting it with this bad boy. Pretty neat stuff. We'll set that aside. Get this all nice and close together while this sucker's booting up for the first time. Now they managed to not only shrink the bezels, but the size overall, I think they said it was like 0.8 millimeters thinner. And it definitely feels a lot less bulky than last year's model. Not that last year's model was like super, super bulky or thick, but holy cow, okay. 1.2 megapixel here at the front, 3.5 millimeter jack on the top, 5 megapixel camera. You have your dual speakers, one at the top, one at the bottom, Nexus branding, soft touch finish, shiny plastic underneath. So it feels very premium, very nice, but also at the same time, I wouldn't say it's like super high end, like maybe not even like an iPad mini, which feels ridiculous, but of course is a lot priced higher. Asus logo embedded there, and a micro USB port to charge it there along the bottom, microphone, volume rocker, and power button. Oh, here we go. And hot diggity damn, that display looks gorgeous. I am United States. Select Wi-Fi. You know what, can we skip this? Yep, that's not gonna happen here. They're not gonna let you skip. Okay, so I guess that's as far as we're gonna get, but that's just a quick unboxing and look. I'm gonna get this sucker up and running, and then I'll give you guys a walkthrough very shortly in our review and all that in the coming days. So with Phandroid.com, I am Chris Chavez. This is a first look at the all-new Nexus 7. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.